what happens when you define what success means to you. We are going to kick off today's episode. It's one of 4-week series based on the 4 things that high achieving women like you should be doing on the daily so that you can experience the taste of Momentum Restart, the all new CEO Accelerator coming soon. And ultimately, it's a chance for these next 4 weeks for you to recenter yourself and your business to set you up for a successful next quarter. If you haven't yet, grab the free mini journal to accompany this 4-week series and get the most out of this incredible life-changing resource. You can grab that free mini journal. Just DM me on Instagram, the number 4, and I'll send it your way. Or you can find it on my website at coachamberb.com and grab the 4 things that high achieving women do on the daily mini journal. So here's what happens when you don't have a clear definition of what success means to you. You end up wasting your time by doing everything. Often you're doing everything that everyone else is doing to try to get to where that person is. But you're not that person. You're you. You have your own unique set of values, and those values are what defines your success to you. I want to give you permission today to let go of what everyone else says your success has to be or should be, and pause to look into what it means to you and be brave enough to own it. That perspective of having your definition of success is going to determine how you will best spend your resources like time, energy, and money. So it all starts here. My husband and my boys, we drive from Minneapolis to Colorado every summer. And if you look at a map, or if you know the United States map, which most of us do, we know that from Minnesota to Colorado, ultimately, if we just drive west, we'll eventually hit a mountain range and we can turn south and we'll eventually get to Colorado. But if you've ever driven a long distance car ride with kids, 2 kids in the back seat who have the energy level of Sonic and they're all hopped up on treats from traveling and stopping at gas stations, getting to your destination in the most efficient time so that you can get out of the car and actually enjoy what you're after is going to be really important to you. The same goes for mapping out your business strategy. Your business strategy should be built on where you want to go. If your strategy is built on someone else's values, you're only going to end in exhaustion. A strategy built to aim you towards the life that you want unapologetically, that is the strategy that puts the spotlight on your priorities, the needle movers, and then everything else just falls away. Those long lists of to-dos, it spotlights what you need to do so that everything else can fall away and you don't have to feel the weight of needing to do everything. In the Momentum Restart CEO Accelerator, we begin with determining what success means to you. And to help you get started with this, make sure that you're downloading that free mini journal today. Like I mentioned, the 4 things that high achieving women do on the daily. You're going to take some time to answer this question, a few questions that I have on page 6, where it describes defining what success means to you. And I encourage you not to phone this in. Really set apart time for yourself to breathe into this. Close your eyes and listen to what the answers mean to you when you read the questions on the mini journal, page 6. These are questions that we walk through in Momentum Restart, but we start by putting our hand on our chest, taking a deep breath, calming our central nervous system, and focusing inward because there's so much noise everywhere telling you what you should do, or this person's doing this, maybe I should try this. You know the answers. You know the answers in you when you slow down and take a deep breath and remember what your ultimate vision is, what your values are, what you want your life to look like. I took these questions straight from my 90-day planning sessions, which is a key piece of the Momentum Restart Accelerator. And recently, I loved this. A client told me that this exercise showed her so much about herself that she didn't even realize. It was just right there under the surface. And it gave her so much freedom once she saw it. It showed her the strengths that she had It showed her the fears that were holding her back from going all in her business. And ultimately, after this planning session, she was confident and ready to go all in on her passion project and her new business. This is the confidence and momentum that you can have in your business and ultimately your life. These are the practices that high achieving women return to on the daily. This is not a one and done. This is something that you'll want to focus on, have it in front of you. When I create 90-day plans with clients, I encourage them to print it out and have your 5-year vision up on your desk, on your mirror every day, so that you can put a spotlight on what's really important to do today and let everything else fall away. You're strategizing with a priority on values, not anyone else's values. Not values that you feel like you should have or that someone else told you to have, the real values that are inside you and honoring that. This month's podcast episodes are for you, the women who run the world, and you know you need a little support too. Your CEO who knows personal growth and self-care are keys to success. And over the next few weeks, I will dive into each of these 4 things that high achieving women do on the daily. These are the pillars of Momentum Restart CEO Accelerator. And I invite you to get the most out of this free series and trainings by downloading the free mini journal. And today, mapping out what success looks like to you, and then put it out there. Be the leader that you are and go first. Inspire someone else to dare to build a business around values and to unapologetically point yourself towards your unique vision of success. And because community and accountability are everything in the accelerator, share your homework this week. Map this out, reach out, and tag me on Instagram at Coach Amber B. And we'll see you next week when we dive into uncovering your momentum hour.